Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, this picturesque setting, home to the Hokies, a team that prides itself on bringing the lunch pail to work every single week. We have a mid-season matchup of two teams that have earned a top 25 ranking, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Hokies will kick it away to get this game going. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So USC's to get the first crack on offense today. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity. And that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
A quick juke. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, this guy last week threw a couple touchdown passes. He comes in with a lot of confidence, and here maybe too much confidence. Throwing this ball into coverage cost his team early in this game with an interception.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the ground, it's Thomas. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Football comes out. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
You know, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. He moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. The offense now operating in empty. To throw, it's Drones. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And now the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tackle, but first down.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
And the Trojans will line up here on first down and goal. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Second down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, SC. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the PAT is good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Grab behind the line. It's Mason. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Trying to extend the play. Fires it on the move. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with them.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking to throw. It's Drones. Finds his man. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Who makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Hokies begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making...
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, the pass is picked off. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Field goal try, no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Back to throw. It's Drones. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's caught downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Southern California.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Hands off to the left. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards to keep this drive alive.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, USC. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after the completion. The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
The Hokies with first and 10 here.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your...
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home for the sack, and that brings up now a third down and long. Boy, this defense is coming up with unique ways to be able to put that pressure and make this quarterback incredibly uncomfortable. See what they do here on third down and long.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Hokies will bring their punt team onto the field. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. The ball is loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Second down pass, complete to the tight end.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
First down for the offense.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Caught over the middle. It's Lane.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Pass caught in second down now. Scanning the field. It's Drones. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the plus 27. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. And the USC offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. They look to throw it here on second down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Hokies. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Drones. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by 10. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Strong fight back. See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away.
USC 24, Virginia Tech 21.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. 2nd down.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This one is right through. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And the return will be brought down. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's drones. Bringing pressure. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Hokies will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Movement here from the tight end. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's the running back in the flat.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down after that completion. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Trojans come up to the line in a hurry up. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. That's an important first down on that running play. To the air, it's Drones. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the runner takes off to his right. Well, the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Quarterback keeps the football. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Nice grab. It's Lane. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This deep
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies. This game is far from over. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out in the 25. No return attempted there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here comes a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now it's second down here. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And now they'll run it on the draw. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Dropping back, it's Drones. The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. When he's got some space here. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Receiver makes the grab, and they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and it's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To the air, it's Drones. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And is intercepted. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Touchdown, SC. And the defense adds 6 for the interception return.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
28.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the comeback continues. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the USC offense is back out on the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Dropping back, it's Drones. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a down. On first down, but missed it.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfect.
He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. So 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Hokies. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He'll run it into the end zone. The 2-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And looking to throw now on first down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. The Hokies come into the final minute hoping to run the clock out here and win it. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.